Welcome to this introduction video to facilitating Wallbreakers online. This video is for you who are already a certified facilitator but haven't used the online version yet, or would like a recap of how to set up and facilitate an online Wallbreaker session on Gaminar.net. Gaminar.net is a platform for Gaminars and online simulation. Works collaborate with Gaminar to be able to support you in conducting online sessions with Wallbreakers. Online sessions are live sessions facilitated through your preferred meeting software that allows for breakout rooms. That could be Microsoft Teams, Zoom or Simula. Wallbreakers is executed through a web application that has a participant side for the participants and a facilitator side for the facilitator. Both you and the participants are present in the online meeting and navigating the web application simultaneously. If you haven't created an account yet on Gaminar.net, you'll need to do that first of all. Go to www.gaminar.net and sign up. When you have created an account, we'll add you as a certified facilitator and you'll be able to create your own sessions. Log into your account where you get access to your dashboard and where you can create sessions. Through the top right menu of your dashboard, you get access to your resources, the facilitator slides, the participant book, CEO movie, add-on exercises and transfer tools. Click the button Simulations where you get access to the work site. Click on Explore Simulations and Full Access, and the resources will be available for download in the right menu. From here you can also create your sessions by clicking Create Now. If you don't need to download any of the resources, you can skip all these steps and use the top left menu on your dashboard to create sessions by clicking the Simulations button. Give the session an appropriate name, select the type of session you'd like to create, demo or full session. The date to choose should be the last day of your session if you are conducting it over more than one day. Select the language. The client is your company name. Setting up sessions and downloading resources can all advantageously be done several days prior to your session as part of your preparation. When your game session is created, you can log in as a facilitator to that unique session. You do that by clicking the button Play Now. Here you type in your name and email address. It is crucial that you use the same email address as the one that has been used to create your account as a facilitator when signing up at Gaminar.net. When you are signed into the game session, you can start setting it up. Click Game Setup and Control and choose the phases you will play, typically all of them. Choose your starting resistance position. Should all employees start on the bus? Should A, H and J be in resistance from the beginning? Or would you like to choose yourself where each employee should start? Under Progress Control, you decide if you as a facilitator should start each phase. This means that the participants cannot continue to the next phase before you actively allow them to. If you also want to control when the participants can move from gear choices to action cards, you should choose Facilitator starts each round. If you don't want to control the progress of the teams, choose Players proceed at will. Marking the leaders board means that the participants will be able to see the scoreboard after ending each phase. When you are done, press the button Save Wallbreaker Settings. Before you click the button Start Wallbreakers, you will need to set up players and teams. When the participants have logged in, they will pop up with name and email in the left column. You allocate them to the teams by ticking them and moving them to a team. A good rule of thumb is to have 3 to 4 participants in each team. Each team needs a captain. The captain is the only team member that can open gear and action cards. You can also choose to add participants manually. This gives you the advantage of making the teams before the participants have logged in. If you do so, it is important that you use the same emails and names as they will when they log in. On the game status side, you have an overview of team performance. where the team's bosses and employees are at present, which cards they have chosen and their point status. From here you can also broadcast messages. This is for example useful for time management, to let the participants know how much time they have left for choosing gears, etc. On the resources side, you can add documents, videos, etc. to the participants' game site. The participants' book is already available to them on their site, but if you want to share some of your own documents and videos as part of your session, you can add them here. The only thing your participant needs for accessing your session is a link to login to the game session. This link is copied when you click the button Copy Link. If the participants are joining through a tablet, you can also share the QR code that will send them directly to their login site. The participants log in using their name and email address. The unique game code is pre-written in the third box. When you have completed game setup and control, and you have allocated participants to teams and they are logged in, it is time to start the session. You do that by clicking the Start Wallbreakers button on the game setup and control part of your facilitator site. When the participants have logged in with name and email, they will land on this page where they click Enter to start the game. On the introduction site, the participant book and other resources you might have uploaded is available for download. Everything from the participant book is presented in the web application as well. Introduction, case, employee descriptions, phase introduction, gear and action cards. This means that they don't really need the book in PDF or hard copy format to play the game. However, it might be a good idea to share the book with the participant before the session and ask them to print it in hard copy if possible. This gives them a good overview of employee descriptions, phase introductions, etc. They read gears by clicking on the cards. When the team has decided what gear to choose, the captain opens the card. Here consequences will pop up one by one when the captain clicks on Next. The employees move to the right resistance level automatically. The same goes for the action cards. The participants click on them to read the cards, and when the team has decided what action cards to choose, the captain chooses which position it should have in their plan, 1, 2, 3 or 4. The captain executes the cards by clicking Do It Now. If the team decides to change their plan, the captain can always remove a card that has not been executed yet and replace it with another one. At any point in time, the participants can click on the employees and their descriptions, and resistance history will pop up. At the end of the phase, the participants can see the score status if you have marked the box when you made the game setup and control. We hope this video has provided what you needed to get started on your virtual Wallbreakers journey. And for your own practice, you can always create demo sessions and reach out to us to get support in planning and designing workshop sessions with Wallbreakers on GamingArt.net.